The man sat quietly, watching the girl fast asleep on the couch, a look of satisfaction on his face. Suddenly, the door burst open as a swarm of SWAT officers stormed in. Within seconds, they tackled the man to the ground and arrested him. But these weren't just any cops. They were agents from the FBI and the DEA. A search of his home quickly uncovered a stockpile of illegal substances and ammunition, along with 2 high-powered firearms. With that kind of evidence, the man was staring down serious criminal charges. Yet, he remained completely unfazed. Confidently, he believed his father's powerful connections would get him out of this mess. What he didn't expect was that his father, determined to protect the family's reputation, had already cut a deal with the prosecutor. The deal? The man would plead guilty in exchange for a reduced sentence of 4 years. Crushed by the sudden betrayal, the man found it hard to accept. But after pressure from his father, he finally agreed to take the plea deal. Later in court, he calmly admitted to his crimes. However, the judge believed the weapons were meant to protect his stash of illegal goods and sentenced him under the minimum mandatory guidelines. Instead of 4 years, the man was given 10. That's when he realized the prosecutor had played both him and his father. 7 months into his sentence, a prison guard escorted him to the infirmary. Waiting there was the same prosecutor, and a woman he'd never seen before. The woman revealed herself to be a special agent. She told the man she'd been monitoring his behavior in prison, how he'd managed to stay on good terms with various gangs, and even started his own little side hustle behind bars. Impressed by his social skills, she got straight to the point. They wanted to transfer him to another prison to get close to a serial killer, one who'd never revealed the location of his 13 victims' bodies. Without the bodies, they couldn't secure a conviction. If the man could get the killer to talk, the agency promised to wipe out the rest of his sentence. Despite the tempting offer, the man refused. That particular prison was full of the criminally insane. The agent left, but not before slipping him the file on the killer. That night, the man couldn't sleep. He lay awake, turning the situation over in his mind. The next day, during visiting hours, he told his father about the proposal, but his father was firmly against it. That prison was too dangerous, and if he failed to get the information or got into trouble with the inmates, he could end up with an even longer sentence. Still, his father assured him he'd find another way to get him out. But what came next shattered that hope. His stepmother, who had never once visited him before, suddenly appeared at the prison. The moment he saw her, he knew something was wrong. She broke the news. His father was gravely ill and likely wouldn't survive the year. Shaken by the news, the man immediately sought out the special agent and told her he was in.